All right. Hey, legends. Fraser Brooks here, coming to you live today from Dubai. Hope you are doing absolutely incredible. Whether you're tuning in on Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram, I hope that you are having an amazing day, amazing week, and all that fun stuff. So, it's Tuesday. It is 6 p.m. UK time, which means we are back with another episode of the Fraser's Tuesday Night Live show. Today, I'm actually going to talk about the 5 steps to get hundreds of customers. Super excited about that. I'm going to keep it as short and sweet and to the point, because what I'm going to share with you actually genuinely is pretty straightforward and pretty simple, but you will want to overcomplicate it because you'll go, surely it can't be that easy. And that's the problem with network marketing. Like, surely it can't be that easy. But it is. Truly is. Now, before I get into this content, I do want to just say, for all of you guys who are sharing and commenting and loving and liking and all that fun stuff, I really do appreciate that. I love to do these lives. I love to help people, but I also love to see that people share it around the world as well, because it lets me know what you need more of, all right? And also, a lot of the people who have been messaging me, asking questions and stuff based on the content that we shared over the last few weeks has been awesome as well. So there we go. All right, so let's get into it. The first thing I want to just mention is the difference between prospecting and marketing. Now, it is known as network marketing, but it starts as a prospecting journey. Okay? It's very important to understand this. So when you're starting out, you're told to write a list of people who you know. Right? Let me know if you've done that before in the chat. Have you written that list of who do you know? Your friends, your family, colleagues, people you went to school with, all of that fun stuff. You write a list. My list, I had 137 names. Right? I had 137 names and numbers on my list. Maybe you had more, maybe you had less. If you remember the number, let me know what it was in the chat as well. And you don't market to those people. You prospect those people. Like, you call them and you invite them to see a presentation and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You don't, like, create a piece of content and hope that they see it online. Unfortunately, that's what a lot of people are doing now. But when I started, no, it was you prospect. You prospect the people who you know, and that's how you should start. But that is a very small part of the journey. Like, the beginning part, by the way, I went to the beach today. I got back from Egypt and I went to the beach today, and yeah, that's what this is. Senor Pico was the name of the beach resort or the beach club. Anyway, so yeah, so like, you start as prospecting, and then it goes into marketing. And the marketing aspect is what I want to talk about today, because that's how you're going to be able to get thousands and thousands and thousands of customers, right? I know I've said hundreds because I don't want to scare you away by titling something thousands of customers. Now, before I go into these 5 steps, I will say I went to the Maldives. That's why I'm looking a little bit rouge. And then I come back, and then literally the next day I went to Egypt, and we spoke at an event with 1,000+ people in Cairo. My first time in Egypt, my first time in Cairo, my first time to see the pyramids as well, and I cannot wait to go back and take Svetlana and Mia, and obviously baby number 2 when she arrives as well, because yeah, it was super fun. People are amazing. Most random, chaotic place I've ever been to in my entire life. But yeah, all right, so let's do it. Here are the 5 steps. Okay. Now, the first one might be very simple and easy for a lot of you, but then there's a lot of you, the rest of you guys are going to find this difficult, all right? So I'm going to put pick. Not pick your nose, pick a product. Like, pick a product that you want to promote, because if you try and promote every single product on social media, it's going to be very distracting. People aren't going to know what you're saying. You're jumping from one thing to the other. Now, you know they're all amazing products inside of your company, but the outside world goes, hang on a minute, you're promoting Nike and Adidas and Reebok, like, and Skechers and whatever. Like, you're promoting, like, what's best? When if you've got to be known for one thing, if you try and be known for everything, you won't win. You've got to be known for something. If you try and speak to everyone, you end up speaking to no one. All these things kind of combined, right? So pick one product. Second thing. Identify what the pains of that product, what are the pains that product can solve. Now, we're not going to go down the route of like health claims and income claims. I just want you to be aware. Like, you know, who are the people that you know have had an emotional benefit from this product? So maybe you've got this water bottle, and inside the water bottle is your energy drink. Well, the pains would be that, hey, do you ever get low energy at in between 3 and 4 p.m.? I know it sucks, especially when the kids come home from school and you're absolutely exhausted. Well, this is the solution, right? So that's a pain. If you don't know what the pains are, go onto a very, very great website called ChatGPT. There is an app as well, and go and ask it, hey, I have an energy drink product. What are the pains of the people who should be using an energy drink? And it's going to throw loads out at you. It's going to give you like 5, 10, 20, 30 different pains. And now you know the pains. Because don't be a product pusher. Be a pain finder or a problem solver. Okay? Now, another way of saying this is you pick the product and then you find the problems that it solves. It's let's put pains or problems. Okay? Because someone might say that low energy is not really a pain, but it's a problem in my life right now. Okay? So once you've got the product, you need to find the pains and the problems of that product. Now, after that, we go and find the hook, right? What is a hook that we can find from these pains or problems that we're going to use in our video over and over and over and over and over again? So let's do this. We go into ChatGPT and we send the voice message. Always be polite to ChatGPT because you never know who's going to rule the world eventually, right? So we're going to go into ChatGPT. And by the way, how many of you guys have used ChatGPT? Let me know in the chat, like how many of you guys currently use ChatGPT at least once a week? I use it every day. It's amazing, right? But we're going to ChatGPT and we're going to ask ChatGPT something along the lines of, I have this product, it's an energy drink. And again, you can go as deep as you want. You can tell it your story. But what are the main pains and problems of the people who should be drinking or using this energy drink? Give me 5, give me 10, and put it in a table form. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, ordering it from most painful to least painful. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pain, 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 pain. Now you're going to ask ChatGPT. In the third column, 1 to 10, pains, right? In the third column, give me 1, 2, or 3 different hooks that I can use to do a Instagram reel or an Instagram story or an Instagram live, Facebook live, TikTok video, whatever you want to use, right? Whatever platform you've picked and you've gone all in on. Give me 1, 2, or 3 hooks for each pain and add it to the column 3 on the table. So now it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pain, 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 pain. Hook, 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 hook. If you've just joined the live and all I've done is gone hook, 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 I know it's going to be super freaking weird, right? So anyway, I see all you guys in the chat, by the way. Maria, Debbie, Belinda, Joy, good to see you. Peter, Emmy, good to see you. Ahmed, Akram, Shady, good to see you guys. My new Egyptian friends here as well that I see just met over the weekend. It's been so fun to have you guys on here as well. Right, so we pick the product, we find the pains and the problems, and then we're going to find our absolute favorite hook. But we have to go through the exercise that I've just been talking to you, right? Like top 10 pains, 1, 2, 3 different hooks for each one. You could have 10 to 30 hooks to pick from. Now, when we talk about the product should be the one that's the hero product or that's been the hero product for you, meaning it's the product that's helped you the most, that you have the emotional benefit with, that you know what the pains and problems are, even without the help of ChatGPT. Although I would always console or confide in ChatGPT because that thing knows a lot of stuff. All right, now you've got your hook. What do you do next? You've got that one amazing hook. What do you do next? This is where you'll probably fall off. You go, all right, I've got the product in mind. It's product A. I've got product A. And I know that I know at least 10 different pains that product A solves. Okay, so now you're like, okay, right, great. I've got the pains. And a hook. Oh, no, I'm so bad at hooks. Me and hooks don't get along. It's just not great. So you go into ChatGPT and you ask it, you've got all the pains, you put it in, you've got the product details, you put it in, and you've now found a load of different hooks, and you've selected the one hook. Now, this is what you're going to do. You're going to repeat that hook at the beginning of your videos, every single video for the next 30 videos. What? Really? Yep. Here's why. What gets repeated gets remembered, and what gets remembered gets repeated. I'll say it again because I'm repeating it. What gets repeated gets remembered, and what gets remembered gets repeated. What gets repeated gets remembered, and what gets remembered gets repeated. So if you keep saying the same hook over and over and over and over and over and over again, especially when it's tied to a pain or a problem, people are going to know you for that pain or problem. And guess what? When they have friends or when they have people who have that pain, they will say, you need to follow Emma. You need to follow Kedar. He's like Mr. Collagen. And collagen helps with that, for example. Make sense? Because too many people are in the shower in the morning or brushing their teeth or driving to work or going to the gym or going for a walk, blah, 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 blah. And they're constantly thinking about, oh, what video should I do today? I don't know. And then they do the video and it bombs. It does absolutely horrific. Why? Because you're thinking of a new start, middle, and end every single time. But what if you had, this is the length of the video, the same hook and the same call to action, right? So hook, story, offer, or C to A. For my friends on Instagram, I'm sorry that you can't see that. But the first part is the hook. The second part is the story, the lesson, the thing you want to talk about. And then the third part is the offer, the invite, the call to action. So if the hook and the call to action is the same all the time, all you've got to do is change the story. But if you only do this, if you only do one video with one hook and it doesn't do well, you go, oh, that hook sucked. No, it didn't. The hook might have been absolutely incredible. ChatGPT has helped you establish it. ChatGPT is not wrong almost all the time. Right? But the story that you told didn't relate. The hook was amazing, but the story was awful. People switched off. So, 30 videos, same hook, very similar call to action. I'll give you an example in a minute. And what you say inside or where you say it or like how it's delivered or how long or short it is, that's going to be the variable. Because you're going to have 1, 2, maybe 3 that outperform the rest. And then I'll give you the next scenario. And this is all about the pain, the painful situation, the pain, the problems. It's not necessarily about the solution. So the hook could be, do you suffer with pain? Then this video is for you. Do you suffer with pain? Then this video is for you. Then the story. You tell the story. Now the story could be different than 30 different videos. But guess what? Video 2. Do you suffer with pain? Then this video is for you. Next video. Do you suffer with pain? Then this video is for you. Do you suffer with pain? Then this video is for you. So when people are watching one by one, they're like, geez, man, this guy really wants to help people with arthritis. Yeah, because that's what I'm flipping selling. Now, people are going to ask, Emma's asked it, good question. 30 videos, is that 1 a day? You can do 10 a day for 3 days. How fast do you want to get the data? I would recommend doing one or 2 a day, just so in like 2 weeks to a month, you're going to have enough data. But you won't need to change the product. You won't need to change the pain. Sorry, you won't need to change the product. You might need to change the pains that you're focused on if you do 30 videos. Thanks, Michael. I appreciate you, brother. Right? You might need to change the pain or the problem. If you do 30 videos and none perform, then maybe that hook sucked. So change the hook. Change the hook. Do another 30 videos. Sucked. Change the hook. Do another 30 videos. Ooh. These are doing way better. Okay, do it again. The whole idea of social media is for you to be able to outsmart the algorithm. Because you are smarter than the algorithm. You are. And too many people are like, oh, the algorithm's changed. The algorithm. But if you know that what you're putting out there hits and hits well, and you repeat and repeat and repeat, it's inevitable. Here's what I want you to understand. This is one of the biggest bingo moments you'll ever understand and appreciate. And please, 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 please understand that I have just completely forgotten what I was going to say. Ha! Whoops. Yeah. No, here's what I was going to say. All right. The algorithm is not responsible. I don't know if anyone's ever said. I don't think anyone's ever said this, to be honest. The algorithm is not responsible for your massive following. People are. Let me explain it. All right? Let me explain it. By creating content, the algorithm will not get you 100,000 followers. You might get 1,000 followers, 2,000 followers, 5,000 followers, but it's other people like Emma, Karen Ann, Michael, Natalie, Lacey, Harry. It's people out there who go, I know someone who this is for. I know someone who's suffering with arthritis. Share, share, share. They watch it, and because they're talking about arthritis to their doctor, to their friend, to their mum, they go, I've seen this, do you reckon it would help? Share, share, share. Well, now, 6, 7, 8 people have just watched that video, not because of the algorithm. Not because of the algorithm, but because they're sharing it with other people. That's when you see people who have got 1 million plus followers, it's not the algorithm. It's people sending it. Look at the number of shares compared to the number of comments. There's loads more shares than there are comments. And the shares are people, not the algorithm. The shares are people saying to other people, go follow this guy. I should do a live only about this topic, because stop trying to outsmart the algorithm. Understand that you are already smarter than it. You've just got to appreciate that people grow the big following. People. Now, the first 30 videos, the first 30 videos, the first part of this process is to establish a pattern where you're going, this hook is crushing it, my following is growing, my views are growing, my engagement is growing, and you're going to have to mess around a lot for it. If you make the commitment, in 2025, I am going to post 3 times a day until I find the hook, until I find the pain, until I find the thing. January might go past, February too, but in March, you find it. And in March, you know exactly what you're going to post about every single day that's going to get you the results that you really, truly desire. I'll tell you this, you'll win much more focusing on the pains and the problems more than the wins and the desires. All right? You help more people on the pain with the pains. Okay, now, let's say these videos, though, are all focused on the pain. Do you suffer with this? Then this video is for you. So 3 months ago, I was boom, 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 boom. And the call to action should be follow for more, or share with a friend who you think this could help. Or send to someone who would relate. So it's all, the idea of it is for you to get the reach, get the exposure, and have what's known as positioning. Positioning in the marketplace. When I got started building my brand truly, my sole desire and goal was just to be known for that thing. That's known as positioning. So when someone thinks of social media and network marketing, I want them to think of me. Because then I know that one day when people want to do events and they go, we need a social media section, who do you call? Ghostbuster. They call me. Right? So anyway, the last point here is then you do the exact same process with the solution. You do the exact same process with the solution. Yes, Kenneth, I have. Right? So this is about on the pain. And then you do 30 videos with the solution. Now, You don't do number 5 until you've conquered number 4. Because when you've conquered number 4, you will have a brand new following. So that when you do 30 videos about the solution, the views might not be as high, the engagement might not be as high, but the people who are seeing it are now seeing that you have the solution to the pain and problem. Right? So I just put in the chat, genius. I love that over on Instagram. It is. It's super simple, but it works. So, guys, before I go here, 2 very important things. Number 1 is if you find this valuable, then don't do it alone. Do it with someone from your team. Share this or send this video to someone in your team, whether it's on Instagram, probably won't be on Instagram actually, whether it's on YouTube or Facebook, go on there and send the link or send it into the messenger, whatever it might be, to someone you know in your team or in your company, in the downline, upline, sideline, in another company, and say, hey, I've watched this, I'm gonna implement this throughout the entire 2025. Like, do you wanna do it with me? And we'll see who figures it out fastest, right? So do that. The second thing is today is the absolute last day you can get our Black Friday bundle, right? So if you're on Instagram, you can comment the word lucky. If you comment the word lucky on Instagram, then you'll get a message in the messenger with the information. But as I said, the offer is gone as soon as that clock on that website that you get sent hit 0. For everyone else, the link is fraserbrooks.com/lucky. fraserbrooks.com/lucky. And if you're watching this and it's after today and you go onto that website and the offer's there, then lucky for you, grab it though, because it might go very, very quickly. Okay? 7 of our best-selling masterclasses in 2024 are available for just $19. Yes, 19. All right, so $19 for 7 of our best masterclasses. If you enjoyed the last 20-odd minutes of this, all the masterclasses are way more detailed and way more in-depth on all aspects of network marketing, from mindset to AI to tracking to lead generation, sales, recruiting, launching. We cover it all, and it's a roadmap as well. Okay, so I appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning in here, guys. And next Tuesday, I will be in Rome, so I don't know if I will be going live, but hey, put it in your calendar, put it in your diary, and then check it a few minutes past 6 p.m. UK time. If I'm live on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, then tune in. If I'm not, then you know that I've not done it that week. All right, anyway, kisses to you all, and I'll see you soon. All right, bye guys. Ciao.